This is Bob Ranquist, Golf Course Superintendent at Boca Rio Golf Club. I would like to give you an update on our golf course renovation project at Boca Rio. It was an exciting week for us as we were able to start planting grass on and around greens this week. After completing sodding of Tiff Grand Bermuda grass on our 4-foot wide green collars last Saturday, we began on Monday sodding Latitude 36 Bermuda grass on the green complexes at holes number 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Sod was laid around the perimeters of greenside bunkers and on areas surrounding these greens, and we finished sodding these areas on Friday. All sodded areas were watered by hand 2 to 3 times per day for 2 days after the sod was laid, assuring that all the new sod received adequate amounts of water. After that, we began watering the new sod using automatic watering cycles that control our new irrigation system sprinklers. We also planted Tiff Eagle Bermuda grass on the greens at holes number 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Tiff Eagle sprigs were shipped to us overnight on Monday in plastic bags placed in large cardboard boxes. The sealed plastic bags keep air from drying out the sprigs, potentially causing them to lose viability. Sprigs are basically short sections of stems, shoots, and rhizomes of Bermuda grass that have been produced by shredding sod or performing deep vertical mowing of Bermuda grass turf. Early Tuesday morning, the planting process began on number 12 green as the sprigging contractor applied Tiff Eagle sprigs onto the green surface by shaking them out by hand. The sprigs were then pressed into the greens mix by using a set of straight disc blades pulled behind a small lawn tractor. A roller attached right behind the disc blades crimps the soil around the disc grooves back into place around the sprigs. Hand distribution of the sprigs and use of very lightweight equipment to cut the sprigs into the very sandy greens mix is necessary to keep from damaging the finish work done on the green surface. When we began sprigging fairways and roughs next week with Latitude 36 Bermuda grass, a sprigging machine pulled by a tractor will distribute the sprigs onto the soil. The sprigging machine also has a set of straight disc blades that press the sprigs into the soil and a roller that crimps the disc grooves back together. For 10 to 12 days, the sprigged areas are watered for 3 to 5 minutes on an hourly basis from 8 o'clock in the morning until about 6 o'clock in the afternoon. This keeps the sprigs cool and moist, encouraging the generation of new roots, stems, and shoots, and eventually the development of new Bermuda grass plants over a 1 to 2 week period. It typically takes the new Bermuda grass plants 5 to 7 weeks to grow together well enough to cover the soil, and another 2 to 3 weeks for the turf to become dense enough to be a good playing surface for putting or playing golf shots. Overhead video of the sodding around greens highlights the bunker and green shaping that have been accomplished during the renovation. The golden color that can be seen in the bunkers is the color of the polymer-coated gravel layer that forms the Better Billy Bunker liners installed in the bunkers. New sand will be placed in the bunkers in about 3 weeks, allowing the grass to become well established and preventing any loose soil from being displaced or washed onto the new sand. This assures the sand will remain uncontaminated by soil, shell, or rock as a result of the renovation process. Work is progressing very nicely on the next 6 holes at numbers 4, 5, 6, 15, 16, and 17 that are being prepared for planting. Application of the polymer to Better Billy Bunker liners on those holes will occur during the week beginning July the 10th, and installation of the irrigation system on those holes should also be finished in time for planting grass sometime in mid-July. We are fortunate to still be on schedule with the golf course renovation project. Hopefully, our good fortune will continue until the project is completed.